He's just feetless. Also forgot to record. Whoops. Slightly awkward. Slightly awkward. But yeah, very cool. Where did my phone go? My phone is on my bed. That's depressing. That is very depressing. I was gonna make sure I knew that there was a video coming out tomorrow, because I could give you a spoiler alert of what it is. But I don't have my phone, so I can't check, and I don't know. I think it's a death walkthrough. I think. Let's check. Let's check. I think it's a death walkthrough coming out tomorrow, which you should totally go watch, by the way. Is it a death walkthrough? Was I correct? It's Wednesday. It must be a death walkthrough. When it loads. It's not loading. No! It is a death walkthrough. Wow. We go to Bantam. Very exciting. Very exciting. You should watch. You should enjoy. You should love it. Love it so much. But yeah, that'll be tomorrow on the main channel. Very exciting. Very cool. Very, very cool. And then also another episode of the Storm playthrough on my second channel from last week. We I think we're in the cave of hauntedness and defeating a whole bunch of Harvest Lord people. Not Harvest Lord. What are they called? Field guards. That's the thing. So yeah, that'll be cool. That'll be cool. Why this sprite did not die, I do not know. Do I like it? No. I really don't. I feel this is a targeted attack against me. And I don't feel truly like it was an appropriate thing for the sprite to do. She should have simply just died. Honestly, she should have. Hi, Wow Mage. Welcome. How are you today? How's it going? That's not Rattlebone's feet. That's very upsetting. It's very upsetting. Much tragedy. Much tragedy. Oh well. How is the Wow Mage today? I hope you're doing well on this fine Monday. Monday. It's weird because it's like Tuesday here, so it gets kind of confusing sometimes to think. What day is it? I am hot. Very hot. It's been like 100 million trillion degrees here, and I've been like working hard all day, so it's super hot. Super hot. At least tomorrow I'm not working, which is nice. I have a little bit of a day off, which is pretty cool. Means I can stream at like a normal time. Still Monday for another 37 minutes. Oh my gosh. It's nearly Tuesday. Then you can be at the same time as me. Woo! That'll be exciting. Can be in the same day as me again, finally. And then I'll simply just change day because... And I'll be, again, ahead of you. So sad. Isn't it weird how time works? Sometimes I just find it so weird that, like, to think that there's other people who, at the moment, for me it's like 5:30, you know, like nearly 5:30. I've just come home from work, you know, and for like some people around the world, it's like their time where they're just starting work, and I'm like, sometimes it just baffles me. Joseph, it's the first myth sprite. What's its name? It's called Mr. Mocha. Very cool, very epic. So many myth sprites now. So many. So many. But that is not... Actually, we need to get some health. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. If we die, it means it's good luck. But yeah, unfortunately, that was not Rattlebone's feet. Very upsetting. I know you guys are crying. Yeah. You think it's interesting that it's Tuesday in New Zealand? I know, right? You know what's even more funny is, like, Hawaii, which is a part of the United States, is, like, basically 23 hours behind me. So, like, it's literally a whole day behind, which is insane to think about. Like, there's a part of the world that is, like, a whole day behind me. It just makes it so weird for me, I think. I feel. It just... I don't know. Time is just weird, man. So weird. So weird. When I was, like, baby, I used to think that every time was, like, the same. So, like, we just had, like, daytime being sunny, but some people may not have sunny during daytime. That's what I honestly thought. It was a interesting awakening to learn that it was not. Yeah, apparently it's sunny everywhere during the daytime, not just as it would be right now for you guys. It would be like 5 PM and it would be like midnight. That's not how it works. Another myth sprite. Whoa, back to back. Back to back. This one's called Plucky Ruby. Very cool. Very epic. We're going to have a Myth Sprite army, that's for sure. Let's just get that health while we're here. Kablam. What is interesting, Maine is the first place in the US that the sun hits, and the first place that can see the sun at actually Cadillac Mountain in Acadia National Park. Interesting. Interesting. I think, technically the first place in New Zealand that sees the sun is the Chatham Islands, but they're on a different time zone as well, so I don't know if that counts. But if it is, I think it's Hawke's Bay. I think. Let's find out. I think it's the Hawke's Bay. I think it's Gisborne. Yeah, Gisborne. It's Gisborne, which I think is in the Hawke's Bay. I think. I don't know enough about the North Island, apparently. Is that in the... That is not. Oh, it's not quite in the Hawke's Bay. It's in a different bay. Because that's the Hawke's Bay there. Yeah, it's in a different bay. It's just slightly north of the Hawke's Bay. But yeah, it's Gisborne. It's the first place in New Zealand to see sun. They see sun first. I don't live in Gisborne. It used to say on the main state ID / licenses where America's Day begins. That's quite cool. That's quite cool. That's very cool. Fizzles are not cool. 0 out of 10. 0 out of 10 fizzles. Okay. Joseph, you've got a lot to lose here, buddy. You've got a lot to lose, dude. And if the, if you win, though, you're not going to be gaining too much from it. Everybody has, Joseph especially just has faith that I'm going to be getting this before the end of the stream. I think Joseph just wanted to spend some channel points. He wanted to redistribute the wealth. Obviously. Obviously. I think Rose voted as well. But she didn't put too many in. She's like, I can't lose all of this. I can't lose it. What happens if he wins? What happens if he gets it? I can't lose everything. Rose should have just put 50k in. That would be amazing. That would be absolutely hilarious. You were craving to spend money. I'm glad that that means that you don't spend money. You just spend channel points. It's a far safer investment, honestly. Far safer investment. And Maine also is the closest state to Europe. And the closest US city / easternmost city in the US is Fort Maine. Very cool. You haven't been to a casino for a while? 2 weeks now? Do you just regularly go to a casino, Joseph? That's insane. I've never been to a casino, and I don't want to, simply because I am afraid that I will lose everything. And I can't afford to lose everything. You had an annoying mount, so you spent enough to make it an even number. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Understandable. You mainly go for the bar with friends. Fair enough. Another Myth Sprite! Wow! I should have put a prediction on how many Myth Sprites I get. Oh, this one is Sheriff Moose. Cool name. Not gonna lie. Cool name. Never for the gambling. Fair enough. Let's just get some health. Since it's not too far away. Not too far away. Hope you all enjoyed some interesting facts about Maine. I sure did. It was very cool. Very epic. Very epic. You would be the best character. You would be the wild card. Fair enough. Fair enough. Joseph would 100%. I'd say Joseph would be a wild card. He would be there just to simply cause chaos. That would be all he was there for. And that's okay. That's all he would be there for if he was a character in a show. All he would be there for. Only there to cause chaos. And that's fine, I guess. That's fine, I guess. If that's how it be, it be. let me call Rose just to annoy her. Oh my gosh. Right. Can we kill this man's without a fizzle? Maybe. We will see. Maybe I should have put how many fizzles will I do this stream. That would be a huge number. Honestly, a huge number. Less than 1,000 or more than 1,000? Probably less than 1,000. Probably. Right, she's dead. She dead! Oh my gosh, Keen Eyes and Firestorm. Very cool, but not what we're looking for. Let me go up to Rose and be like, you ain't 6'7", like you said, as I'm looking down on her. That would be so tragic. The bad thing about that is you would perceive her. So, simply, she would just spontaneously combust because she can't have people perceiving her. It's just how it works, man. I'm sorry to break the news for you. But you can't see her because she doesn't exist, because she does not be perceived. So, therefore we can't say how tall she is, because she is simply a figment of our imaginations. Because she doesn't wish to be perceived. So, she doesn't exist. It's how it works, 100%. 100% how it works. Are you calling me? No, I'm not calling you a catfish. I'm just saying that you do not wish to be perceived. So therefore, you can't exist. It's literally how it works. Rose catfish. Rose is going on catfish. I'm calling them, and it'll be about Rose. And it'll be really funny because you'll actually see Rose and it'll be like, oh my gosh, what? I'm not a catfish. You've literally done a face reveal. True. True. I didn't think you were either. 4 times. Oh my gosh. I've seen your face a whole 4 times as well. So that means 8. So that clearly means not a catfish. Clearly not a catfish. Maybe next time I'll ask to put a spoon on your head. You need to take a photo with this. You need to start stream with a spoon on your head, just so we know that you're actually real. That's what they do, right? That's what they do to, like, randomly ask to make sure people aren't a catfish. They ask for, like, the most random things. Take a picture with a spoon on your head or something. Maybe I'm just bad. Maybe I'm just bad. Let's do this. Let's do this. Can vouch for face reveal. I know. I can too. She is who she says she is. She just does not wish to be perceived. Perception is a crime. A crime in the court of Aurora. It is punished with, these fists. These fists being her fists. She will fight you. Rattlebones Cow! Epic. I was drinking or I was hungover, so I don't remember. Oh my gosh, Joseph. You remember that? Oh no, Joseph's memory coming back to him. This is not good. This is bad. This is bad. He's gonna remember all of the terrible things that he's done. Oh no. Oh no. So sad. Right, Dark Fairy, I don't like you. Get a Thunder Snake to the face. How do you like this, Lightning? Yeah, that's right, I didn't think you liked it much. She's dead. So dead. I've got the hiccups. This is not good. We do this. The horror memories are coming back. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for your loss of, now knowing everything that you've done. It must be truly a traumatic time for you. I will pay my respects by, simply putting a GG in the chat for you. Because simply, sometimes people need the encouragement. You know, sometimes people think that all they need is some love. But I honestly think that the best medicine is tough love. You know? If someone says, Well, my granddad just died. Well, I will simply say he should have got good. Obviously how it works. Obviously how it works. For sure. No, I probably wouldn't actually say that, but it would be funny if I did. It would be funny if I did. Very traumatic. Oh no! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. There's no health. This is tragic. This is traumatic. No health. Tragedy. And tough love. Remember, that's what I got when I blacked out on Christmas Eve. Oof. Oof. Yikes. They left me in the restroom. Oh no! After leaving you in the pool? What? Oh my gosh. That is definitely some tough love right there. That is definitely some tough love. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for you. That is painful. You did a lot that night. You just don't remember. Fair enough. Some nights, you know, not remembering is a good option. Maybe you drown and this is the afterlife. Maybe. Imagine that. Imagine that. I was reading this Reddit thread the other day, and it was like, what happens when you die? And then there was just a whole bunch of people saying nothing. And then there's people saying it is black. I'm just thinking, like, how do these people know? You know, like, how does one know what is, like, happens? Because obviously if you're dead you can't, like, pass on this information. Yeah. That's always baffled me. That question, you know. You wish this was the afterlife? What happens if your afterlife was just, you were forced to watch my streams, but they never ended? It was like a subathon that never ended, and it was just always going constantly and constantly, and I got more and more annoying as it went on. Would that be a good afterlife? Being a ghost is awesome. Fair enough. But imagine that someone gets put to watch, like, people stream constantly forever and they never stop. I don't know if I would like that. Like, move out of the way, Casper the friendly ghost. Let Chaos Joseph come in and have some fun. Exactly. Exactly. Sounds like a plan, honestly. Sounds like a plan. I think your personal hell would be forced to watch deep sea videos in the afterlife. Fair enough. Fair enough. Understandable. How are we going with the badge, by the way? Let's see. What are we up to? We're up to 138. Not too bad. Not too bad. We're making a dent in this badge simply because of Rattlebones. You were swimming in a game the other day and had to pause because you got nauseous. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Progress, I know, because by the end of the game, which could be 5 years in the making, who knows, we have to get that top badge, and I think it's like, how many was it, like 5,000? Maybe it's 10,000. Maybe it's 20,000. Let's check badges. Let's check. Let's check real quick. What is it? Where is it? It's Wizard City. It's 20,000 Undead Executioner. 20,000. We have to defeat 20,000 undead. So I mean, the longer we stay here, the more of the 20,000 we get through. So it could be a win-win, you know. Could be a win-win. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? We do this. We do this. I need more mana soon as well. Oh my gosh. I am running out. Need to go for a run to find some mana. Of course I fizzle. Of course I fizzle. SMH my head. You have a game recommendation? Oh yeah. What's the game recommendation? What game? Is it one that I should stream? One shot? What is one shot? One shot. Why am I on caps? What is it about? A surreal puzzle adventure game with unique mechanics. You are to guide a child through a mysterious world on a mission to restore its long-dead son. Of course, things are never that simple. The world knows you exist. The consequences are real. Saving the world may be impossible. I don't know if I like consequences. I don't like consequences for my actions or lack of actions. I find that a little bit too close to real life. Don't look at any spoilers though. Yes, stream it a lot. It's good. Okay. I will it's a horror game? Oh my gosh, Rose, why? I don't know if I can do horror games. There's also 11 achievements. Oh my gosh, I have to do it just for the achievements. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's not horror. It says it was. It's like 4 to 5 hours. Okay. One shot. It said it was a horror game. It says content warning. Although one shot. Oh, it's not a horror game. Don't worry. It's not one in a traditional sense. Parts may include some paranoia. I don't know what that means. It wasn't a horror game. I just misread. Okay, you're right. You're right. What does it mean by parts may cause some paranoia? I don't like that. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? I can't tell you because it's a spoiler. Oh my gosh. I have to play a blind run through of it on stream. Is that what we're doing? Is that what I'm streaming tomorrow? Am I finishing the game in one sitting tomorrow? Is that what's happening? Is that how it goes? Is that what you want from me? You also have to play in windowed mode and show your desktop, unfortunately. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by show your desktop? You were gonna buy it for me, but sad face. I might play tomorrow on stream then. It could be. It seems interesting. It seems intriguing. Intriguing. It's so good. What do you mean by I have to play it on... I have to play it in windowed mode and show my desktop? I play most games in windowed mode. But like, what do you mean by show your desktop? You cried at the end? Oh no. I don't know if I can cry on stream. You'll need to see your desktop? What do you mean by you'll need to see your desktop? Is this like some big virus? Gonna install a virus on my computer? Oh my gosh. What do you mean you need to see your desktop? I don't understand that. That'd be really funny. No, it would not be. You are not installing a virus on my computer. Nope. But what do you mean by you need to see your desktop? Like, you're just gonna need the space. What? I already play games in windowed mode though. I don't know what you mean. I literally play Wiz in windowed mode. I can see like a little bit of the border of my desktop background. Oh, it's a little bitty window. Oh, okay. That's not a worry. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. I don't quite understand, but I will I might buy it tonight and stream it tomorrow. Maybe. How long is it? Like 4 to 5 hours, did you say? And is that with like, is there like dialogue and stuff? It's way better to go in completely unaware. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Is there dialogue though? Is it like a, is there like a really important story? 4 or 5 hours, more if you're dumb. Okay. Would that be interesting to stream tomorrow? Chat? Should I do that? I'd have to go in completely blind though, by the sounds of it. Which would be even funnier. Story, no voicing. Oh, I get to make characters! Oh, that's exciting. That's cool. I'm in.
To help Brent get a new chair. Hate to see him fall on his rump in the middle of a stream. Although some might think that would be very funny.
Oh, thank you for the 300 WoW Mage. Appreciate it. I will definitely get a new chair soon. Very soon. Yeah. But I think that would honestly be great content, me falling off my chair. I honestly think that would be hilarious. Not gonna lie. New emote unlock. Oh, exciting. Exciting. You have Kiwi. Very cool. Very epic. Kiwi's great. I love him. I love him. Rose did so well. Rose did so well with Kiwi. Honestly, one of my favorite emotes. It's also got a wizard hat because he's a wizard. Kiwi wizard. Key wizard. Key wizard. Yeah. Secretly, IRL, all Kiwis wear wizard hats. That's just how it works. You guys wouldn't know because you probably haven't seen any IRL. I have, so I would know. It's not how it works. They don't wear hats, unfortunately. I think it would be cool if they did, though. But they don't. I guess I'm now a Kiwi. Unsure if it's a bird or a fruit. You've seen a few in zoos. You have Kiwis in zoos. That's so sad. You've seen one with a wizard hat? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's insane. That's insane. I don't mind zoos in general, but like, I don't know if I like Kiwis being in zoos. Zoos in like the traditional sense of the word. We have wildlife parks, which one in Christchurch that has a lot of Kiwis in it is less like a zoo and more like a natural habitat for them to kind of make sure that they keep existing. But yeah, I don't mind zoos in like the sense that they're generally trying to help the animals, but in the other sense I also don't like them because sometimes they just, I don't know, just a little bit I don't know how well they're actually treated. Wildlife reserves are good. I like them. I like them. But yeah, right, let's again. You've seen pics of Kiwis. They're a cute little bird. They're amazing. They're really cool. They're sleepy boys though. They're sleepy boys through the day. They only come out at night. So you gotta go into like, there's a wildlife like sanctuary near my house. Not like near my house, but not like ages away. And they have like this whole dark room where the Kiwis just live. It's so cool. And that means you can also see them in their natural habitat during the daytime because it's a dark room. Yeah, super cool. You want a Kiwi as a pet? You can't have Kiwis as a pet. I'm sorry. There's not enough of them to have pets of them. They're like super duper like going extinct. there's probably only about 68,000 left. And they continue to decline by about 2% each year. So, yeah, they don't have enough fun. And, their eggs get broken into from stoats and rats and stuff, which is really upsetting. Really, really upsetting. Yeah. I guess I'll just have to eat the fruit. Exactly. Fun fact, they're actually... I think they can also be called Chinese gooseberries, kiwi fruit. I think. Is that right? Yeah. Chinese gooseberries are also known as kiwi fruit. Which is really funny. Really, really funny. Do we even grow kiwi fruit? Oh, we do. We do actually have kiwi fruit. My favorite is the golden ones. Because they're a lot nicer in my opinion. Yeah. This is a terrible hand. We will blade. We're the 3rd in the world for production of kiwi fruit. Behind China and Italy. Italy! Excuse me. United States is number 9. Get wrecked. Get wrecked, USA. Get wrecked. I am better than you. I am superior than you. You've only seen the green ones. Oh, there's golden ones as well. They're less fuzzy, which I prefer. And also I think they have less seeds in them as well. I could be wrong. But yeah, I prefer the golden ones than the like common green ones. I'm not a fan of the common green ones. I find them a little bit too bitter for my tastings. But the golden ones I like. They're cool. They're cool. They're very good. They're very cool. Very good. Very dope. Would recommend. You thought they were just native to New Zealand? I don't think they're native to I'm pretty sure they're not native to New Zealand. No, they're not native to New Zealand. The seeds were brought to New Zealand in 1940 by someone who was visiting schools in China. So I guess she got given seeds and planted trees. And then it came to New Zealand. And I guess we just started mass producing kiwi fruit. And then they changed the name to kiwi fruit. Yeah. Which is interesting. So there we go. Is not native to New Zealand. I didn't think they were. It doesn't seem like a type of thing that would be native to New Zealand. It just... We don't really have too many native, like, plants that are, like, edible. Most of our plants are non-edible for humans. I mean, you could probably eat them, but generally more for, like, vegetarian animals. What are they called? No, not carnivores. Herbivores. Yeah, that thing. That thing. I think they're grown in California, I think it said, which is interesting. Anything's edible if you try hard enough. I mean, technically, but... technically, but also would not recommend. Definitely would not recommend. We need to go get some more mana in a sec. We might go back to the thing. Now you need to find a golden kiwi. You do. They're so good. I love them so much. They're my favorite. I don't really eat kiwi fruit though. But if I was, I would prefer the golden type instead of the green ones. They look slightly different on the outside. They're less fuzzy generally. And I think they're slightly lighter brown color. Yeah. Yeah. They look weird. No, they look great. They look great. They just don't look like kiwi fruit. But they're still kiwi fruit. They look great. They look so tasty and delicious and nom nom nom. Nom nom nom. I don't have enough mana to mark the location. This is tragic. Now I do. Not that it's a particularly long run. But whatever. 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 Right. Let's get this mana. This is like the best place to get mana. Just run around the commons a little bit. Running into that tree. I hate this bush. This bush is literally the worst invention ever. I want that bush removed, honestly. It's just frustrating. Very frustrating. I hate it so much. I didn't know I could passionately hate a bush, but I do. I passionately hate the bush. Ooh, mistwood, yummy. Acorn? Nah, not today. Not today. No acorn. Very sad. Very sad. They look good as the green ones, and you found a place you can buy them. Nice! You should try them. Honestly, they're cool. I like them a lot. I like them a lot. You may not, but I like them a little bit more. I find the green ones a little bit too bitter for my tasting, and they're a little bit more sweet. 9 USD. Yeah. I'm not really surprised. I don't know if they make them, like they're produced in the US. So they might have to be like imported from New Zealand or Italy or other places. So probably would be slightly more expensive. Makes sense. But yeah, they're so good. I love them. I love them. I really love them. Yeah. So good. So good. If they're as good as you say they are, then it's worth the price. But only if imported from New Zealand. I don't know where they're imported from. I can't give you that information, unfortunately. Cannot give you that information. But yeah, I think they're good. And even if you don't like them, I think it's still good to try them because they are like completely different. Not completely different, but they're a different taste to the regular kiwi. So yeah. But then again, I don't really eat kiwi fruits much at all. So yeah, take that with a grain of salt as well. Yeah. The question is, do you eat the skin when you have a kiwi fruit? Because I know people who both eat the skin and also don't eat the skin. Are you one of the skin enjoyers, or are you a scooper and not get skin? You've only had one once and you didn't? Fair enough. Fair enough. We do this. Yeah. Yes, they're a product of New Zealand. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. That's amazing. Fruit and skins is an intense debate, though. It is very intense. Like, do you eat the banana peel? Imagine eating the banana peel. I swear somebody out there does that. I swear somebody out there eats the thing. They're sold at Walmart. Oh, wow. I mean, Walmart did used to have, I think, in New Zealand CEO. Except there's no Walmart in New Zealand, which is kind of funny. I think he now runs our airline. I think. Unless I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. It was something. Maybe it was Target. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I read that somewhere. Then I could be wrong though. Could be wrong. Yeah, maybe I was wrong. I might have been wrong. I might have been wrong. Probably was. Maybe it wasn't CEO. Maybe it was another high thing. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah. Clicked on the product and it said it was product of New Zealand. Oh wow. Very cool. Very cool. I think it is. I think most of the kiwi fruits are picked around summer. So it's like up peak kiwi fruit season at the moment because it's like the middle of summer. So yeah, I think they're picked at summer. I would assume so. Most of the fruit sort of things are picked at summer. Yeah. Yeah. And you probably get like really good ones as well. Because most of the best fruit goes overseas. We get like really tragic like remains of the fruit that aren't like nice. They still taste fine, but they're not as like, they don't look as nice. Because we get like all of the seconds, unfortunately. And not the export quality stuff. We get left with the scraps. It's like cherries. Most places in New Zealand, most like supermarkets get second cherries instead of first, which are like export grade cherries that go over to mainly China. Yeah. The best and Walmart don't really belong in the same sentence. You see, New Zealand has strict outgoing food policies because apparently it needs to make us look good or something. So, yeah. But who knows? Who knows? It probably is first though, because most of this stuff is export quality. Does it mean that it's like any good when it gets there? I don't know. But when it leaves, it's technically export quality, which basically means there's just no imperfections on it. So yeah, that's basically all export quality means. You know, if there's one like wee little nick in it, nope, can't go to export. Can't go to export. Sorry, that's a New Zealand. That's a New Zealand one. Mainly because we understand that sometimes cherries look bad, but they still taste just as good. Whereas other people do not understand. Very sad. Very sad. Oh well. Kablam. See, we're good for more than just sheep. We also have kiwi fruit. Very important. Very, very important. Very, very important. I don't think we're gonna be getting it. We've got what, like 10 more minutes? I don't know, chat. Joseph, I think, might be losing a lot of channel points. And by a lot, I mean only 1,000, which isn't too many. It isn't too many, but it's a decent amount. It's a decent amount. Stream tomorrow will be at the regular time of 1 PM Central. And we might play one shot, since Rose says it's so good. So, we might do that. We might do that. I'll see. I have some other games that I want to play on stream that I haven't played on stream before. So, yeah, we'll see. We see. We see. I might do that. Might. Kablam. Get wrecked, Dark Fairy. Get out of here. Get out of here. I think we're going to be close to 150 undead by the end of the stream, I'd say. Close to it, because what, we were like at 135. And, you know, I feel like we've done at least 15 runs, probably more. So I think we'll be around 150, which is not too bad. How many are we at right now? What should be like 150 right now? 151! Damn it, I was one off! Oh, bother. That's pretty good, though. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So we've done at least 15 runs. We've done over that because we did a few before I first checked, and then we've done a few. We'll do a few more. But that's pretty cool. That's pretty good. We might get up to 200. I've decided I will continue until we get it. We're not going to stop at 200. We're going to go until we get it. Because theoretically it's not a holiday item, so therefore we should get it. There's a couple games you wanted to get you, but someone lives in a different region. That's not my fault, okay? That's not my fault. That's Steam's fault for not allowing you to gift games to people in a different region, okay? That's not me. That's them. That is not my fault. I'm sorry. It's something I cannot control. I cannot control that. Yeah. Rattlebone's cowl. Bum ba dum bum. Uh-huh. It is not my fault, it's Steam's fault. They be big poopy. They big poopy. We're gonna be level 13 soon. Just from farming rattlebones. We went from level 12 to level 13. Just farming rattlebones. Oh my gosh. That's ridiculous. Don't fizzle. No, why would you do this to me? Why do you hate me? Mr. Lightning Bats, why do you do this to me? It makes me depression. I cry myself to sleep every night because I fizzle on my Storm Wizard. It makes me so sad that I get really mad. And then all of a sudden, I die. The end. Thank you for coming to my karaoke night. Smash like and subscribe for more karaoke night. Or don't, that's also fine. That's also fine, I guess. Kablamo. Get wrecked, fairy. Yeah. That was very easy of me to kill it. We're getting so many jewels. Holy moly. We also haven't got a myth sprite in forever. How many do we have now? We've got 1 exalted, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 master jewels. That's good. Because we have to farm those as well. I haven't even realized we have to farm those. Oh gosh. Ooh, that's painful. That's painful. It's negative 16 right now. Oh my gosh. That's ridiculous. What is the temperature here? Let me find out real quick. I don't have my phone, so I have to Google it. It's 17.6 Celsius, which is 63. That's significantly colder than when I finished work. It's dropped so much. We've got a southerly front coming through, which means it's like getting really cold. It was up to 25.5 today, which is like 78 Celsius, Fahrenheit, sorry. So yeah, but yeah, it's starting to get like really cold. It's about to rain soon. So many clouds. Very sad. Very sad. 25 Celsius sounds nice. It's It's a little bit hot for my likings, but it's not as hot as it can get, so it's not terrible. It's not terrible. I'm more of the opinion that cold weather's better, in my opinion, honestly. I just hate overheating. Like, I really just cannot work in the heat. But if it's cold, I can always work. Yeah. Definitely better than -16, for sure. For sure. For sure, I'm not doubting that. I don't want it to be that cold. But, like, my ideal temperature is, like, 16 to 17 Celsius, which is basically what it is now. It's, like, 62-ish. Around there, that's, like, my ideal temperature. Not too hot, not too cold. That's kind of my ideal temperature. Right. What is the time? 56. Can do a few more. Most of the cold air comes from the Arctic in Canada. Yeah, most of our cold air comes from the Antarctic. And also the sea. So, yeah. 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 That's how it works. But, you know, when it gets to a southerly, that's how you know it's going to be cold. Because obviously that's where most of the cooler air comes from Antarctica, which we're not too far away from, so... Yeah, it just blows up off the Southern Ocean and into, like, straight up the South Island, and it gets really cold. And the thing about those fronts is that they're so quick. They just, boom, they're like a train wreck. They just come straight in, not even stopping, and all of a sudden it goes from, like, 25 to, like, 17, and you're like, oh my gosh. In, like, the span of 2 hours. It's insane. Sometimes it can drop from... like 5 degrees in the span of like 30 minutes. It's insane. Sometimes mainly that happens in winter, but it does also happen in summer, because I mean there's occasionally going to be rain in summer, and most of the rain comes from the south, because we have I can't remember what it's called, but we don't get much rain from the west. Because there's like the Southern Alps to the west of Christchurch, and I think it's like a rain shield effect. The west coast gets a lot of rain, and then it doesn't get up the Southern Alps or something along those lines. That it just I can't remember. I don't know how it works, but weather, am I right? But basically, most of our rain that I get here comes from the south or the east, but generally the south. Plus Australia is in the way. Well, I mean, Australia doesn't really help protect us. It's ages away. Like, how far away is it? It's like, it's quite a few kilometers away. Like, it's not exactly close. If we go from, like, the South Island... Oh, okay. Well, from Auckland to Sydney, which is kind of a shortish distance, it's about 2,000 kilometers, which is 1,339 miles. Which doesn't actually sound that much, but... It's a decent ways away. That's as the crow flies. So it's like straight across. But yeah. Hi, Captain Natos, welcome. How are you? A lot of kilometers is a lot of miles, yeah. But yeah. It doesn't really affect too much of the weather, because most of the weather that comes down that way gets stuck in the Tasman Sea, which is the sea between Australia and New Zealand. And especially in the west coast of the South Island, it gets really, really rainy. Also because there's not too much protection from Australia from that anyway, because it doesn't go that far south. It's the strait between Tasmania and Australia, and I can't remember what that strait's called. But yeah. It gets a lot of a lot of weather, but it doesn't really go over the Southern Alps, and we get like a whole bunch of, not warm weather, but a little bit warmer weather. Yeah, if it all existed. Exactly. This is theoretically if Australia existed, which obviously it doesn't. You know, obviously Australia doesn't exist. You know, definitely haven't been there. It's obviously just a myth made up by airline companies to try and sell tickets. Kind of weird. But yeah. Right, this is our last one for the day. Last run. And map makers, obviously, yeah. Yeah. Map makers and airline company. Big airline and big map. They're in on the scam. They're in on the scam. The scam that is Australia. It doesn't exist. Definitely haven't been there. Definitely not. Nope. Would never go to Australia. Never ever. Because it doesn't exist, obviously. Yeah. And geography book publishers, exactly. They're all on the big lie. This is the new big lie. Forget every other big lie. This is the actual big lie. The big lie of Australia. Definitely how it works. Definitely. The US State Department. When are they not in on conspiracy theories? Right, can we get it? This is the last run. We did not get it, but we got a Master Jewel, which is kind of cool. Right, what are we up to? Badge-wise. Let's also end that prediction. Let's, wait, where's the... Is it that one? That button? That button. That's not the button. It's this button. Choose outcome. No. Complete prediction. I'm sorry, Joseph. I'm sorry. I did a lot, though. I did a lot. It's not like I didn't do many. We're now up to 158. We're nearly up to 160 undeads. We started at, what, 120, probably? So, yeah. We did a decent amount. You're calling your lawyer? Hey. You shouldn't do that. Okay, you knew the risk of losing your points. I even said that I would recommend voting no. Okay, you didn't take my advice. That's fine. I'm just saying you can't hold me responsible for this. You deserve justice. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. But now we get to redistribute the wealth to Rose, who already has a lot, and then Wow Mage, who now has lots. So yeah, very cool. Very, very cool.